Welcome to Boone Crimson Channel. Every time we finish hooking up, my husband passes out cold like a corpse. I used to think he was just emotionally unavailable, that he didn't love me, that he was stonewalling me. Until tonight I'm staring at his frozen and moving back when a voice explodes inside my skull. God, Sloane was so quiet just now. Did I suck? Am I losing my touch? Is it too late to wake up and go round two? Is that desperate? She smells so good, so soft. I just want to wrap myself around her and whisper dirty things all night. Number, stop it. I'm the stoic, mysterious alpha. I have to hold it in. I stare at the man pretending to sleep beside me. My brain completely short-circuits. Moonlight spills across the bed, illuminating Beckett's face. Eyes shut, breathing rhythmic. The picture of calm. I assume I'm having a stroke or a hallucination because the voice in my ear won't shut up. Sloane is staring at me. Oh God, she's staring. How am I supposed to sleep? My heart is hammering against my ribs. She's so soft, so fragrant. I want to tell her exactly what I want to do to her, but she likes the brooding type. She hates guys who act thirsty or try too hard. I can't disappoint her. I'll change, I'll be whatever she needs. I'll rewrite my entire personality for her. I have to accept the impossible. I am hearing Beckett's raw, unfiltered thoughts. The contrast snaps my reality in half. Is this really him? Beckett, the Ice King, the man who treats silence like a religion. Hearing the stream of insecurity and obsession coming from him, it's shocking. I need to test this hypothesis. My voice trembles slightly. Beckett, go to sleep. I have meetings in the morning. He doesn't even open his eyes, just flips over, presenting me with a view of his broad, sculpted back and the sharp taper of his waist. Yesterday the tone would have hurt. I would have felt the familiar sting of his indifference. But now I hear the restraint vibrating underneath the ice. Because the moment his back is turned, his mind starts screaming again. Her voice, it's so sweet, so soft. Every time she speaks, I just want to love bomb her. I want to flood her senses with praise until she drowns in it. But I can't, that's suicide. Being clingy or cheesy is the fastest way to give her the ick. My life motto, avoid the cringe, keep the wife, be a happy man. I frowned at his back. Since when do I have a list of things that give me the ick? And where the hell did he get the idea that I want an emotional statue? Breakfast is the same routine as always, clinical, efficient. Beckett finishes his coffee in record time and relocates to the sofa. He holds his tablet, ostensibly reading the morning market reports. He looks like a sculpture carved from ice and money. His suit is immaculate, not a wrinkle in sight. Legs cross casually. He radiates that specific brand of do not disturb energy. Every 30 seconds his eyes flick up, then down, then to the expensive watch on his wrist. He's waiting for me. Error. Marriage is the result of one hangover and a very blurry, very reckless night. He married me out of duty. I married him because I was actually stupidly in love with him in a desperate attempt to manufacture intimacy. I made a rule early on. I tie his tie before he leaves for work every single morning. It's my pathetic little attempt to roleplay a happily married couple. Beckett agreed. Of course he agrees to everything, but usually when he sits there checking his watch while I chew my toast, it feels like an indictment. Silent, impatient demand to hurry the hell up. Until today the subtitles are on. Holy a circumflex, look at her. She's still half asleep, the bed head the little squint. She is aggressively cute this morning. This is the best part of the day, just sitting here pretending to read, stealing glances while she eats. Oh, okay. Knowing her stats, she takes 20 minutes to refuel. That means 10 minutes until she comes over to do my tie. Will I get a goodbye kiss today, a bonus round? Please, I'm begging. He glances at his watch again. His face is a mask of indifference. 8 minutes, 5 minutes. A piece of toast slips from my fingers and drowns in my coffee. The shock wakes me up faster than the caffeine ever could. He isn't reading the news. He hasn't processed a single word on that screen. He isn't checking his watch because he's late. He's counting down the seconds until I tie that silk around his neck just so he can steal a moment of intimacy. For months I felt like I was forcing myself on him. I felt the humiliation of chasing a man who seemed to tolerate me at best. Now, hearing the chaotic stream of thirst inside his head, a sudden flare of anger ignites in my chest. Who the hell taught him how to be a husband? We barely speak 10 sentences a day. I get not wanting to be cheesy, but this is emotional starvation. He buries everything, every thought, every desire locked in a vault. Does he have any idea how close I've come to dragging him to the courthouse and filing for divorce just because I felt like I was living with a roommate who hated me? I finish my coffee. I shove the feelings down. I walk into the living room. Beckett doesn't move. He sits there, statue still, looking calm, collected, and utterly unattainable. But the air around him is vibrating with his internal screaming. She's coming, act normal. I pause for a beat. I pretend I'm deaf to the chaotic monologue streaming into my brain. I head straight for the entryway. Beckett cracks just for a microsecond. The marble facade slips. A flash of panic ripples across his face before he ruthlessly shoves it back down. But I hear everything. She actually forgot to tie it. This is critical protocol, Sloane. No, unacceptable. I need her hands on me. Do I remind her? Does that make me a stage 5 clinger? Does it make me look incompetent like a toddler who can't dress himself? But I can't function without it. I need the ritual. If I walk out that door without her, not. I am going to be a husk of a man today, a tragic, tireless husk. His internal war rages for another second. Finally, just as my fingers brush the door knob, he breaks silence. Sloane, I stop, pivot, cool as a cucumber. Something up, I'm running late. Did you forget something, did I? I flash a confused, innocent smile, drawing a blank here. The mask splinters a hairline fracture. In his composure, he produces the silk tie from the side table, dangling it in front of me. Your rule, he says, remember. Oh, that, I hum, tapping my chin thoughtfully. Let's scrap it, I shrug, keeping my voice breezy. It's kind of a hassle to keep it up every day, isn't it? I don't want to force a routine. You can handle your own wardrobe. No point in you wasting time waiting for me. Efficient, right? Beckett's lips press into a thin white line. His eyes are dark, bottomless oceans. On the surface, he looks completely unbothered. Like the cancellation of our morning ritual is as significant as a weather report. I couldn't hear the screaming. I would have believed him. Not a hassle. It's not a hassle at all. You can't change the terms now. I veto this. I do not consent. Wait, is she bored? Is she sick of me? Is the novelty gone? I have to be good. I can't be a drama queen or she'll actually hate me. Rule number 1 of being the perfect husband. Listen to the wife. If she says it is over, I have to take it like a man. Suit yourself. 2 words click. Cold, but I hear the grit in them. I hear the sound of a man physically forcing the words through his teeth to keep from begging. I nod, bye. I turn on my heel and walk out the door. She's gone. She actually left. No tie, no goodbye kiss. My day is over. Happiness is dead. Sloane, please just turn around. If you look back right now, you'll see a man literally crumbling into dust. Can practically feel his desperation radiating off him as I walk away. A phantom limb reaching out, begging me to come back. I speed up. I don't look back. Hold the line slow. No mercy. He needs to understand exactly how I've been feeling for the last year. Night falls. The marital bed becomes a battlefield of silence. It is on his side. Laptop balanced on his thighs, typing with efficient, rhythmic strokes. I'm on my side. Book open, eyes scanning lines. I'm not actually reading to an outsider. We look like a power couple winding down, peaceful, domestic. In reality, my brain is melting because Beckett's internal radio is blasting at full volume. It's time, it's finally time, the golden hour. I am ready, I am primed. Systems a go, just give the signal. Sloane, use me, wreck me, I'll lie flat, I'll be good, just the peak. Okay, she's on page 204, one more chapter. Please let this be the last chapter. The monologue shifts. He starts humming. No, he's singing inside his own head. Sloane is the best. She puts me to the test. Please look at me, baby. Let's get undressed. My eye twitches. I slam the book shut. I look at him. Beckett's eyes flick toward me. His face is a mask of cool, professional detachment. God, he's good, Oscar-worthy. He sits there looking like he's tolerating my presence, waiting for me to pounce on him. For months, I thought I was forcing myself on him. I thought he was just doing his husbandly duty to shut me up, just satisfying biological urges with zero emotional investment. Turns out he's literally counting the seconds, but he won't say a damn word. Okay, fine, if you want to play it cool, we'll play it cool. I take a deep breath and plaster on a bright fake smile. Time for bed. His eyes light up, a microscopic crack in the ice. He thinks this is it. I turn my gaze to his laptop. You are still working, right? I wave a dismissive hand. You finish up, don't let me stop you, don't stay up too late. Good night. I lay down, pull the duvet up to my chin, squeeze my eyes shut. The silence in the room is heavy, suffocating. Beckett freezes. It takes him a full 10 seconds to process the rejection. Good night. His voice is steady, but inside it's a catastrophe. Sloane, no hug. How can she sleep without the hug? First the tie, no goodbye kiss, now the nighttime activities are cancelled. Is this it? Is she bored of me? She doesn't love me anymore. What do? I can't breathe without her. Oh God, it burns, going to cry. I am literally going to weep right now. I snap my eyes open. I catch him. Beckett is staring at me and his eyes are rimmed with red. A layer of moisture glosses over his pupils. Tries to look away to hide the vulnerability, but he's too slow. What is wrong? I keep my voice soft. I'm giving him an out, a chance to drop the act. Truth be told, I hate this too. I'm used to the rhythm of us. Unless one of us is sick, we don't skip nights, but I need him to say it. Beckett stares at me. His eyes are rimmed with red, a visible war raging behind his irises. I hold his gaze, I soften my expression. I wait, come on, just say it, make the move. His Adam's apple bobs a sharp, nervous swallow. He snaps his laptop shut. The sound echoes in the sudden silence. The air in the room thickens, heavy with unsaid things and rising heat. I have to admit it, I am a weak woman. Even after a year, looking at that chiseled jaw and those brooding eyes makes my pulse skip a beat. I am a sucker for his face, I lower my lashes. Feigning shyness, my heart hammering against my ribs, I wait for the grab, the pull, the kiss. He lifts a hand to his face. He covers his eyes, it's nothing. He grunts, bug in my eye, the record scratches. Can't let Sloane see me cry. High-value men don't cry. It ruins the mystique. I'm a genius. Actually, the bug in the eye gambit. Classic. Now she has to lean in close to check. She'll have to blow gently on my face. Physical contact imminent. I stare at him. The sheer audacity leaves me paralyzed. My anticipation curdles into annoyance. He wants me to initiate again. After that performance, the sheer audacity leaves me paralyzed. My anticipation curdles into annoyance. He wants me to initiate again after that performance. Oh hell no. I slowly sit up, propping myself on one elbow. I look at him, still rubbing his supposedly bug-infested eye with the heel of his hand, looking like a tragic, stoic hero suffering in silence. A bug, I repeat, my voice completely devoid of the tender concern he's waiting for. In a penthouse on the 42nd floor with a state-of-the-art HVAC system, Beckett freezes. His hand drops slightly. Abort mission. She's on to me, the logic is flawed. Pivot, dust, he corrects smoothly, his voice a low, growly baritone that usually makes my knees weak. It was just a speck of dust. Well, don't rub it, I say briskly, lying back down and pulling the duvet all the way over my shoulder, presenting him with my back once again. You'll scratch your cornea, go rinse it in the sink, turn the light off when you're done. The silence in the room is absolute. I can practically feel the shockwave of his internal devastation hitting the back of my head. She turned around, she turned her back on me. The dust gambit failed. The bug gambit failed. I am a failure. I am going to die alone in this bed while my wife sleeps soundly 3 in a way. Is this what hell feels like? Because it's very cold. I bite the inside of my cheek so hard I taste copper, fighting the urge to burst into hysterical laughter or scream at him to just touch me. This man is a billionaire CEO. He ruthlessly negotiates multi-million-dollar mergers before breakfast, and yet he is currently paralyzed by the fear of being perceived as cringe by his own wife. I hear the rustle of the sheets, the mattress shifts, he's getting up, I have to go to the bathroom. I have to commit to the bit. If I don't rinse my eye, she'll know I was lying to get physical contact. God, I am so pathetic. The bathroom door clicks shut. The water runs, I lie in the dark. My anger slowly morphing into something softer, something closer to profound sadness. I married a man who is so terrified of rejection, so obsessed with maintaining a facade of invulnerability that he would rather starve himself of affection than ask for it. The water shuts off. The door opens. The bed dips as he climbs back in. I wait for him to slide closer. I wait for the familiar heavy weight of his arm to drape over my waist, the unspoken signal that he wants me but he doesn't. He stays rigidly on his side of the mattress, a chasm of empty space between us. Don't touch her. She said, good night, respect boundaries. Alpha males respect boundaries. But God, she smells like vanilla and sleep. Just one touch, just a pinky finger against her spine. Would she notice? Would she hate it? No, stay strong. Be the ice king she deserves. I close my eyes. You idiot, I think, you absolute beautiful idiot. The next 3 days are a masterclass in psychological warfare. I maintain my new routine. I don't tie his tie. I don't linger over coffee. I send brief professional text messages during the day instead of my usual rambling updates. And at night, I go to sleep exactly when I say I will. Beckett is disintegrating. To the naked eye, he is still the same flawless, intimidating titan of industry, but the internal monologue I am privy to is a descending spiral of madness. Day 28 a.m. She bought a new coffee blend. It's bitter, like my life without the morning tie ritual. I am wearing a half Windsor. Not today, I hate the half Windsor. It feels asymmetrical. I feel asymmetrical. Sloane didn't even notice. She just smiled and told me to have a good day. A good day. How can it be a good day when my wife treats me like a polite roommate? Day 27 p.m. I brought her favorite takeout. Thai food, extra spicy. I even got the mango sticky rice. This is the ultimate peace offering. This is a grand gesture in the language of takeout. She will see the mango sticky rice. She will understand my devotion and she will throw herself into my arms. Reality. I say, oh Thai, thanks, I'm actually not that hungry. Had a late lunch, just leave it in the fridge. Beckett's internal reality. The mango sticky rice has been rejected. I am the mango sticky rice. I have been rejected. I will go eat the spicy noodles alone in the kitchen and let the heat mask my tears. By day 4, the tension in our apartment is so thick it could choke a horse. It's Friday night. We are supposed to attend a charity gala for one of Beckett's subsidiaries. It's our first public appearance since my experiment began. I am sitting at my vanity applying a sharp wing of eyeliner, wearing a deep emerald green silk slip dress that hugs every curve. It has a dangerously local back. I bought it specifically for this night, specifically to test his limits. Beckett walks into the bedroom, adjusting his cuff links. He stops dead in his tracks. Through the mirror, I watch his eyes rake over my reflection. His jaw clenches. The pulse at the base of his throat throbs visibly. Holy Mother of God, what is that dress? Is that even legal? It's basically liquid. I can see the exact curve of her spine. I want to trace it with my tongue. I want to cancel the gala, lock the door, and ruin that dress. I want everyone in that ballroom to go blind so no one else can look at her. He takes a breath, his face smoothing into its usual expressionless mask. You look nice, he says, his voice a flat, measured monotone. Nice, nice, I am a verbal failure. Nice is for a well-made sandwich. My wife looks like a goddess of war and temptation, and I said, nice, I should throw myself off the balcony. I smile sweetly into the mirror. Thanks, you clean up okay too. He clears his throat, walking over to his watch case. The car will be downstairs in 10 minutes, I'll be ready. I stand up, smoothing the silk over my hips. I walk past him, the fabric brushing lightly against his trousers. I feel his entire body go rigid. She did that on purpose. She brushed against me. The scent of her perfume just punched me in the face. Stay calm, do not grab her, do not act like a feral beast. The ride to the gala is excruciatingly silent. I sit looking out the window, perfectly composed. Beckett sits beside me in a movable mountain of bespoke tailoring, but inside his head, he is reciting quarterly earnings reports to keep himself from grabbing my thigh. When we arrive at the grand ballroom, the flash bulbs of the society photographers blind us. Beckett automatically places a hand on the small of my back to guide me. His fingers are scorching hot against my bare skin. I lean into his touch just a fraction. She leaned in. She still wants me to protect her. I am the protector. I will destroy any photographer who gets too close. We enter the ballroom. The air is thick with the smell of expensive champagne, forced laughter, and raw ambition. Beckett is immediately swarmed by board members and sycophants. I stand by his side, playing the perfect supportive wife. I nod, I smile, I make small talk, and I listen because for the first time I am hearing how Beckett navigates the world outside our apartment. A sleazel-looking real estate developer approaches us, his eyes lingering far too long on my cleavage before looking up at Beckett. Beckett, old boy, beautiful wife you have here, really outdone yourself. I am going to snap his neck. I am going to buy his company tomorrow morning, liquidate it, and force him to live in a cardboard box. Do not look at her like that, she is mine. On the outside, Beckett offers a tight, terrifyingly polite smile. Thank you, Richard. Sloane is indeed the best thing that ever happened to me. My heart stutters. He said it out loud. Richard chuckles nervously, feeling the sudden sub-zero drop in temperature radiating from my husband. He excuses himself quickly. I look up at Beckett. That was surprisingly sweet of you. He looks down at me, his mask slipping just enough to show a flash of intense, burning possessiveness. It's the truth. Tell her you love her. Tell her right now. No, it's too vulnerable. It's a gala, not the right setting. Maintain the alpha presence. The rest of the evening is a blur of meaningless conversations and overpriced hors d'oeuvres. By 11 p.m. my feet are screaming in my stilettos and I am desperately craving the quiet of our penthouse. I'm going to the ladies' room, I murmur to Beckett, touching his arm. He nods. I'll wait for you by the terrace doors. I navigate through the crowded room, slipping into the opulent, marble-lined restroom. I splash some cold water on my wrists, take a deep breath, and reapply my lipstick. This experiment is exhausting. Knowing his thoughts is a superpower, but it's also a burden. I want the wall to come down, but I can't be the one to knock it over. He has to do it. He has to be brave enough to be vulnerable with me. When I walk back out, I don't see Beckett by the terrace doors. I scan the crowd. Then I spot him. He is standing in a relatively quiet corner near a massive floral arrangement, and he is not alone. He is talking to a woman, a very beautiful, very tall, very blonde woman in a red dress. I recognize her immediately. It's Camilla Vance. She's the heiress to a shipping fortune and a notorious socialite. Before Beckett and I got married, the tabloids constantly linked them together, predicting a massive corporate merger masquerading as a wedding. Camilla has her hand resting on Beckett's bicep. She is leaning in close, whispering something in his ear, a coquettish smile playing on her lips. A surge of pure unadulterated jealousy, hot and sharp as a knife, slices through my chest. I freeze, my breath catching in my throat. I know I can hear his thoughts. I know he's obsessed with me, but seeing another woman touch him, seeing him allow it, I tune into the frequency. I brace myself for the thoughts. God, she smells like cheap gin and desperation. If I step back, it will look rude to her father, who is standing right behind me. Just smile and nod. Endure. Where is Sloane? I need to find Sloane. I need an excuse to leave this conversation. If Camilla touches my arm one more time, I am going to have my security team escort her out. Sloane's dress is green. Look for the green dress. I just want to go home and bury my face in my wife's neck. The jealousy instantly evaporates, replaced by a fierce, protective surge of affection. I square my shoulders, paste on my most dazzling smile, and march over to the corner. There you are, darling, I say, my voice ringing clear and melodic over the low hum of the party. I slide my arm through Beckett's, deliberately bumping Camilla's hand off his bicep. Beckett's entire body sags with relief. My savior, my queen, she came for me. The green dress is here. Sloane, Camilla says. Her smile tightening, her eyes raking over me, assessing the competition. You look lovely. I was just catching up with Beckett about the old days in the Hamptons. How nice, I reply, my tone dripping with polite venom, though I imagine Beckett's memory of those days is quite fuzzy. He's so focused on the future now. I turn to look up at my husband, batting my eyelashes. Isn't that right, sweetheart? Beckett looks down at me. The icy facade is completely gone, melted by the sheer force of his relief and adoration. Always, he says softly, I love her. I am going to buy her an island for rescuing me. We really must be going, I announced to Camilla, not giving her a chance to respond. It's been a long night, and my husband promised me a foot massage. Camilla's jaw drops slightly. The idea of the stoic, terrifying Beckett performing a foot massage is clearly short-circuiting her brain. Good night, Camilla, Beckett says smoothly, allowing me to pull him away toward the exit. As soon as the heavy doors of our chauffeured car close behind us, the silence descends again, but it's different this time. The air in the back seat isn't cold. It's charged with an electric pulsing heat. I kick off my stilettos with a sigh of relief and curl my legs up on the plush leather seat. Beckett sits beside me, his hands resting on his knees. He is staring straight ahead, but his mind is racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. She claimed me. She walked right up to Camilla Vance and staked her claim. Does that mean she's not bored of me? Does that mean the experiment is over? Should I offer the foot massage now in the car? Is that too eager? No, play it cool. Wait until we get home. I turn my head and look at him. You know, you didn't have to let her touch you. Beckett glances at me surprised. Camilla, her father, is the CEO of Vanguard Shipping. It was a delicate conversation. I was merely being diplomatic. Diplomacy doesn't require physical contact. I point out, my voice soft. She's jealous. Oh my God. Sloane is jealous. This is the greatest day of my life. My wife is jealous. That means she cares. That means I still have a chance. I apologize if it made you uncomfortable, he says carefully, his tone perfectly neutral. It meant nothing. I know it meant nothing, I say, leaning slightly closer. But I'm your wife. I don't like other women touching what's mine. Beckett swallows hard. His hands grip his knees tighter. Mine, she said, mine. I am going to If you like the story, don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.